Okay, Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim. We'll start now with 3.1, derivative tangent line problem. Actually, we did tangent line problem. We did it in 2.1, where if I have this curve and I want to find the tangent line, okay, what I will do, I'll take another point here, which is this is at C, this is at C plus delta x, and I find what's called the secant line. So you have the slope of the secant line, which is just delta y over delta x, y2 minus 1 over y2 over x2 minus x1. So I get the slope of the secant. Now, if I take the limit, if I take delta x goes to 0, it means I need this point to go to this point. I'm having the tangent line. I'm having the tangent line. So using the limit, we're getting the slope of the tangent line. So the slope of the tangent line is through this M. This is M. And it's called also the slope of the graph of F. Okay. And from that, we define what's called the derivative. The derivative of F prime is the limit of this expression. This will be F prime. If the limit exists, then we say the function is differentiable at that point. And these are just some notations for the derivative. Okay. So if we want to find the slope of this tangent problem at this point, means I need to find, according to this theorem, I need to find F prime of 0, which is limit, applying the same rule, delta x goes to 0, f of 0 plus delta x minus f of 0 over delta x. This will be the slope. It will be the slope, which is the derivative. This is the slope of the tangent at this point, 0 and 1. Okay, let us do the calculation. That limit, delta x goes to 0, f of delta x, it means delta x square plus 1. So this is just delta x. F of 0 is 1 over delta x. So the answer is limit delta x goes to 0 of what? This is delta x. This is cancelled, huh? I have delta x square. Yeah, let me do it in steps. This will be limit delta x goes to 0 of delta x, which is 0. Yeah, so the slope will be 0. So the slope will be 0. Actually, later we'll find the derivative using some formulas. So if I have x squared, what will be the derivative? If I have actually x to the power n, the derivative will be nx to the power n minus 1. This we'll do in 3.2. But just to show you, it's the same idea. F prime will be what? 2x. Now, if you need to find f prime at 0, it will be 2 times 0 equals 0, which is the same thing. Okay? Find the derivative of this. You can do it the long way, or just the derivative. If you want to find the derivative, then this is 3x squared plus 2. And I will show you using the definition. It's the same. Delta x goes to 0. F of x plus delta x. I'm doing it for any x over delta x. So that will be what? Limit delta x goes to 0 of what? This, I put it instead of x cubed plus 2x plus delta x minus f of x, which is x cubed plus 2x. All of this over delta x. That will give me what? Limit delta x goes to 0. I need to open this. That will be x cubed plus 3x squared delta x plus 3x delta x squared plus delta x cubed plus 2x plus 2 delta x minus x cubed minus 2x over delta x. This is cancelled and this cancelled. So this will be limit delta x goes to 0. I can take delta x common factor. I have 3x squared plus 3x delta x plus 3x delta x plus delta x squared plus 2 over delta x. This is cancelled. Now, as delta x goes to 0, what I am getting, yeah, this is will go to 0, and this one will go to 0. So I'm getting, this is not related to x, to delta x, I mean. So that will be 3x squared plus 2, which is the same answer. Okay. You have a different function, square root of x. They need to do the same thing. What will be f prime? Limit delta x goes to 0. F of x plus delta x minus f of x over delta x. Plug the numbers, plug the functions, I mean. That will be square root x plus delta x minus square root of x over delta x. How to do this limit? You need to rationalize. Because of the space, I will write it again. So just a limit problem. Just try to do it. What will be that? Limit delta x goes to 0 of what? X plus delta x minus x. Sorry. Over square root x plus delta x plus the square root of x multiplied by delta x. This is cancelled, so delta x also gone. This, yeah, let me do it in steps better. Delta x over delta x with this expression. This is cancelled. Now I can substitute. This delta x goes to 0. So you have 1 square root of x plus a square root of x, which is 1 over 2 square root of x. Yeah, by the way, if I apply the formula, what will be square root of x? Is x to the power half. So f prime is what? Half x is minus half, or it will be 1 over 2 square root of x, which is the same. Now what he wants to find the slopes at different points. Okay, who cares? So at this point, f prime at 1, the slope of the tangent, let me try to squeeze it here, at the point 1 and 1, which is f prime at 1, it will be 1 over 2. The slope with the point 4 and 2, so this is my x, that will be f prime at 4, which is 1 over 4, 2 square root of 4, which is 2, so it's 1 over 4. Okay. What will happen at this point, 0, 0? You have a problem. It will be 1 over 0. So f is not differentiable. At x equal 0. At x. Find the derivative. You have 2 over t. We'll do the same. Actually, you can write it 2t is minus 1. So this is y. So y prime, we are expecting it will be minus 2t is minus 2, which is minus 2 over t squared. And this is what I will get. So if we do it the long way, we say this is the limit. Delta x goes to 0. F of x plus delta x minus f of x, t or x, who cares? Yeah, he's using t. No problem. Yeah, I will convert everything to x over delta x. That will be limit. Delta x goes to 0. Yeah, actually can make it t, 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 t. And you work the things with t. I have what? 2 over t plus delta t minus 2 over t all over delta t. Now do the calculation. It will be 2t minus 2t minus 2 delta t over t delta t. Cancelled. Also, you can cancel delta t. Yeah, don't rush it. Minus 2. Did I miss anything? Yeah. Sorry. Here I have t plus delta t times t times delta t. Huh? This is the common denominator. Yeah, times delta t. That will be the denominator. So you have minus 2 delta t over delta t, t plus delta t times t. So this is cancelled. Just substitute delta t goes to 0. You have minus 2 over t squared, which is the same. Yeah. So if I want to find the equation of the tangent line, it will be, this is the slope of the tangent, which is f prime, which is f prime. So we say the tangent line is a line through this point whose slope is what? F prime at a, which is the derivative of a. If we said find the equation of the tangent line to this parabola, you can do it the long way, or let me, just to save time, do it the short way. That will be 2x minus 8. So what will be the slope of the tangent? It will be y prime at x equals 3, which is what? 2 times 3 minus 8, which is minus 2. So I have a point. The point is 3 and minus 6. The slope of the tangent is minus 2. So what will be the equation? Y minus minus 6 equal minus 2, x minus 3. So I'm getting that y plus 6 equal minus 2x plus 6. So y equal minus 2x. That will be the equation of the tangent line. Now the old exam problems, some of them are concept. If the tangent of y and the point passes through this point, so you have a curve, you have a tangent line at the point 1 and 2, and the tangent line, it passes through the point 2 and 3. How to find f prime at 1? We said f prime at 1, f prime at 1 is the slope of the tangent at the point 1 and 2, which is this line. I notice this line, I have 2 points. So I can't find the slope using delta y over delta x. So that will be delta y over delta x, which is what? 3 minus 2 over 2 minus 1, and that will be 1. So that will be my answer. This is the same problem. If the tangent line to the curve at this passes through another point, the other way. If this is 4 and 3, who cares? You have the point 4 and 3. Yeah, the points. We have a curve. Okay. And there is a point 4 and 3. And the curve, yeah, is what I'm trying to do. This is passes through another point. You have a curve, you have a tangent line. And this is through 4 and 3. And the tangent line passes through another point at 0 and 2. Yeah. Okay, so what is f prime at 4? It's the slope of the tangent at 4 and 3. So I have this point, I have this point, I need to find the slope. So delta y over delta x, which is 3 minus 2 over 4 minus 0, which is 1 over 4. Okay. Now the same problem. Oh, it's a little bit. If the equation of the tangent line to the curve at the point this is this, find f of 2 plus f prime at 2. If you notice, you have a curve and you have a tangent line at x equal 2. This is at x equal 2. And this is the tangent line. Okay, what I have. You notice that at x equal 2, this point where I have the tangency, it's part of the curve and part of the line. That means f of 2, either I can get it from the curve or I can get it from the tangent line, but I have the equation of tangent line. So f of 2 will be 4 times 2 minus 5, which is 3. Now, f prime at 2, it will be the slope of the tangent at this point, at x equal 2. What is the slope of this line? The slope of this line is what? 4. This is the slope of this line. So this is equal to 4. So what will be the sum? F of 2 plus f prime at 2 will be 3 plus 4, which is 7. So this is what you may answer. Similar problem. The tangent line to the graph of this at this point passes through another point. So we have 4 and 5, and there is another point, 7 and 0. Yeah, the graph will not represent it, but it's okay. So what I need G at 4. Yeah, from this I can get G of 4. G at 4 equal 5, because this is x and f of x, or the G of x. Just a point. To find the slope, to find G prime at 4 is the slope of the tangent at x equal 4. And I have 2 points, so I just do the calculation. 0 minus 5 over 7 minus 4. And that give me what? Minus 5 over 3. So this is G prime at 4, and this is G at 4. What they want G at 4 plus G prime at 4. That will be 5 minus 5 over 3. This is 15 over 3 minus 5, which is 10 over 3. So that will be my answer. Same idea. Yeah, I'm doing it again and again. It's okay. Here, this is the tangent line at minus 1 and 4, and passes through another point, 3 and 6, which is here. So what is h at minus 1? From here, h at minus 1 equal 4. Now, h prime at minus 1, it will be the slope of the tangent at x equal minus 1. And it is what? Just delta y over delta x. So we have 6 minus 4 over 3 minus 1. So that will be 2 over 4, which is half. What they want? They want h at minus 1 plus 2h prime at minus 1. H at minus 1 will be what? 4 plus 2 we have. That give me 5. Okay. Let f of x be a function such that I have f of 1 equal 1. I have this limit. Yeah, by the way, f prime has 2 different formulas. This is one formula. There is another formula. It's equal to f of x. Assume I have it at c. I have at c. C, which is the same as the limit x goes to c, f of x minus f of c over x minus c. These two are the same formulas. So if you look at this is what? Limit x goes to 1, f of x. 1 is what? 1 is f of 1 minus f of 1 minus f of 1 over x minus 1. So this, according to this formula, is the same as f prime at 1, which is the slope of the tangent at x equal 1. So I have the slope of the tangent. I have the point, which is 1 and 1. So I have a 1 and 1, and the slope equals half. I said this is equal to half. So to find the equation, y minus 1 equal half x minus 1 multiplied by 2, 2y minus 2 equal x minus 1. So 2y minus x minus 1 is equal to 0. That will be the solution. He gave you the graph of the function, and he wanted to find this limit and f prime at 0. Let us find the limit first. This goes to 2 from right. 2 from right will be here. So the limit is goes to 2 from right for 4f of x. It will be 4 times, this is 5, this limit. Let me do it in steps. 4 times limit x goes to 2 from right for f of x. And this is 5, so it will be 4 times 5, which is 20. Now, how to find f prime at 0? F prime at 0, it will be the slope of this line. It will be m tangent at x equals 0. 0 is here. So this will be the tangent line. So what will be, how to find the slope? I have 2 points. I have minus 3 and 0. And I have 0 and minus 3. Need to find the slope. Is it clear that the derivative is the slope of the tangent for this at this point? At this point, here, at x equals 0. So that will be, I have 2 points. I can find the slope. That will be minus 3 minus 0 over 0 minus minus 3. So it will be minus 3 over 3, which is minus 1. So this is minus 1. So this will be minus 1 plus 20, which is 19. The point lies in this curve. If Q is another point, or in general, find the slope of the secant when x equal a. So you have point 4 and 2, another point a, and a over a minus 2. I need to find the slope of what? Of the secant. M secant, it will be delta y over delta x. When x equal a, it will be the point a and a over a minus 2. So that will be what? A over a minus 2 minus 2 over a minus 4. Do the calculation. It will be a minus 2a plus 4 over a minus 2 times a minus 4. That will be 4 minus a over a minus 2 times a minus 4. This is cancelled, and the remaining is minus 1. So you have minus 1 over a minus 2, which is 1 over 2 minus a, which is this one. Just applying the formula to find the expression for the slope of the tangent, which is f prime at this. So it's f prime at pi over 4, which is the limit. X goes to pi over 4. F of x minus f of pi over 4 over x minus pi over 4. That give me what? Limit x goes to pi over 4. F of x is what? Cosine square x. F at pi over 4. If we substitute pi over 4, I know that f of pi over 4, it will be cosine square pi over 4. Square root 2 over 2 square, which is 1 over 2. Minus half over x minus pi, which is this. Another problem, same idea. This is the function. This is the point. He gave me the point. So this is f at 0. So I have the slope, m tangent at x equals 0. It will be f prime at 0. It will be the limit. X goes to 0. F of x minus f of 0 over x minus 0. It will be the limit. X goes to 0. X squared minus ax minus f of 0, which is minus minus 1 over x. And it will be limit. X goes to 0. X squared minus ax plus 1 over x, which is this. Same problem again. Yeah, let me do it quickly. Slope of the tangent at x equal pi over 4. It's f prime at pi over 4. And that will be the limit. That give me limit x goes to pi over 4 of sine square minus half, like what I did with cosine. It's the same idea, which is this one. Now this is different a little bit. Suppose that you know that the derivative of tan x is this. You said the derivative of tan x is secant square x. This is given. And if you want me to do this, you know what? Let me do, yeah, let me do it. Let me to do this. This limit. Okay. I know that f prime is the limit and it goes to a, f prime at a, f of x minus f of a over x minus a. That gives me f prime at a. So I want to write this in the same format as this. So this 4 is bothering me. Let me take it out. You have x minus pi over 4. Yeah, so now this is the same as x minus a. That's good. So you have 1 over 4. I can take it out. This limit. By the way, what is 1? 1 is tan pi over 4. If you compare this with this, then very clear it's the same. And I have f of x equal tan x. And a is pi over 4. It's the same one exactly. So that things should be equal f prime at pi over 4. And I'm using the same formula. So this formula is the same as this formula, where f of x is tan x and a is pi over 4. And they said, you know, this is the derivative of tan is secant square. So this is 1 over 4 times secant square pi over 4, which is 1 over square root of 2 square it. That will be half. 2. It's a square root of, yeah, what is tan pi over 4? Of secant, I mean, secant pi over 4. It will be square root of 2. So this is times 2. So you have 1 over 4, since it's squared, times 2, and the answer is half. This is the same problem. If you think of it, now this is with the h. Since I have h, I have a plus h. So I have f prime at a is the limit as h goes to 0, f of a plus h minus f of a over h. This is what I want to compare with this one. Also, if you think about 64, 64 is 2 to the power 6. So if you compare this with this, I have f of x equal x to the power 6, and I have a equal 2. So this expression is f prime at a. Where a equal 2 and f of x equal x to the power 6. So this is will be my answer, which is clear. The same thing here. You need to compare it with the h formula. Limit h goes to 0, f of a plus h minus f of a over h. My a is minus 3, and this is minus 3 plus h, so this will work with this. So my function is e to the power x. I'm considering a to be minus 3. So just plug it, and a equal minus 3. Yeah, actually, to check, can you find the derivative of this? Just to check. F prime at x or at a at minus 3 at a, which is minus 3, will be limit h goes to 0, f of a plus h minus f of a over h. And that give me limit. H goes to 0. What is f of a plus h? So I consider this function. The a is minus 3. So it will be e minus 3 plus h minus e is minus 3 over h, which is this one. So this is a prime for this function at minus. So this is the answer. Here he said, I don't know what is the function, but I know the derivative. I know that f prime is equal to g of x, which is ax cubed plus ln x. Now I want this expression. If you look at it, this is the same as this. F of a plus h f of a plus h minus f of a over h. Very clear, my a is 1. And the function is f of x. But a is 1. Compare this one with this one. So what will be this expression? It will be f prime at 1. And I know that f prime is g of x, which is this function. So that will be a 1 cubed plus ln 1, which is a. So that will be my answer. Yeah. I think I have now different group of questions where I need to find the derivative of this function calculation. So I'll leave this to the next video. Okay. Let me stop. Thank you.